Good morning. My name is Faith Wilson. I am broadcasting live from the Leaf Literature Channel, otherwise known as the LLC. Today, we present to you a unique story. For more details, we now turn to Emily and Laura.
Thanks, Faith. Today we're going to discuss Frank R. Stockton.
We will be focusing on his writing and how it compares to one of his short stories, The Lady or the Tiger.
But first, here's Ollie with some background information on Stockton.
A little bit about his background. Sure. Okay, so Frank R. Stockton was born in Philadelphia on April 5th, 1834, and died April 20th, 1902. He was an American writer and a humorist. He was known for his children's tales that were very popular in the late 19th century. He was one of 19 children, and his parents were William Smith Stockton and Emily Stockton. Support himself. In 1860, he married Marion Tuttle and later moved to Nutley. There he worked as a wood engraver until his father's death. Tell me about some of his material. He wrote for his brother's newspaper called the Riverside Magazine, but sadly that job ended due to his failing eyesight. In 1870, he wrote Tingling Tales. He wrote his adult novel, Rudder Grange, in 1879. The Floating Prince and Other Fairy Tales were written in 1881. The Lady or the Tiger, his most famous short story, was written in 1882, which we will be focusing on today. His other work includes The Griffin and the Minor Kid, and The Adventures of Captain Horn.
Thanks, Ellie, and now I report back to you, Faith.
Thank you guys for that report. I am back with Laura and Emily to elaborate on his writing.
Thanks, Faith. So, Laura, you've read The Lady or the Tiger, correct?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with it. It's unique in a sense that it gives the reader an optional ending. It doesn't give a concrete solution to the plot. The author leaves you to decide how you want the story to end.
After reading the story, I think that the author gives enough details to prove that the princess directed the man towards the lady. What about you?
I agree. Have you read anything else by Stockton?
Yes, I read The Griffin and the Minor Canon. It's a sweet story about a griffin, yes, a griffin, who wishes to see a stone griffin that looks like him. He is judged by the townspeople because of his appearance in relation to the history of griffins. The minor canon, someone who works in church, is sent to see the griffin. They befriend each other, and the minor canon tries to convince the townspeople that the griffin is harmless and only wants to see a statue that is in the church, which he can't enter. Throughout the story, the griffin shows kindness to the town by helping teach the children and healing those who are sick. Even after all the griffin has done, the town is still unconvinced that he is harmless and trustworthy.
How sad. It doesn't sound similar to The Lady or Tiger at all. The Lady or the Tiger is about the decisions you have to make when it comes to those you love. The Griffin and the Minor Canon sounds like it's about friendship and facing difficulty of fitting in society. The one story doesn't have a definite ending. It's more implied, depending on how you read the story and how you interpret his writing.
Yes, and the other has a very clear ending. The Griffin was never accepted into the society of the townspeople. Stockton doesn't seem to have a particular theme to his writing. His short stories vary and are all very different.
I agree. He's a talented writer, and his stories are well written and all have good storylines.
Thanks, guys. Well, that's all today. Watch us next week for another special report on LLC. Thanks for watching.
Oh my god, we're on an edit.
Ew, I gotta watch that though.
Thanks, Faith.
Julian! I'm sorry. Okay, no noise. We gotta get this done.
Good morning. My name is Faith Wilson, and we're going to Yaga! 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 Yaga!